keep it here. Jamar Bowers walks into the end zone for a touchdown. Well Branch starting the game off nice. Good special team stop there by Well Branch and capitalizing here in this goal line formation.
Yeah, great work. An easy little bit of easy walk in there. He pretty much just had to slide his way through.
Got Brian Ruiz here for the kick.
An extra point is no good.
Well, Brent's going to take the lead here 6-0. And I apologize, folks, if you are watching us. We did had our stream drop out here, but we're back on. I apologize, had to get that straightened away. And we are back as we go to the kickoff here. Well Branch with the lead 6-0 here on Buford Zone. So I apologize for that dropout there.
On this kickoff, I expect to see more of the same on this squib kick. Talked to Coach Hatcher before the game, said they're trying to keep the ball out of number 2, Luis Gadsden's hands, and she's back there to return. So probably expect another squib kick here.
Maria Ruiz kicks it right back to the same spot, picks up at the 20. Took a moment to think about where he was going was prior before he actually took off on that one. And instead of just picking it up and running, he was kind of like, maybe I'm gonna run, maybe let me see where the defense is going. It's kickoff, baby. You gotta go a little bit, unless you way back deep.
Hardeeville getting another chance here on offense.
Yeah, let me fix our clock here as we were a little bit off there due to us having to reset the stream. And here we go, first down and 10.
Hardeeville looks like they're lined up in pistol here, 2 wide receivers out.
Hand off, a little bit of clutter in the backfield. Santiago trying to run with it, trying to get away from the pressure, and he's going to be hit in the backfield.
Santiago, and that'll bring him back.
Zaire Polite. Excuse me, not 7, apologize. Derek Roberts making the play.
Second down.
Second down and...
Second and 25.
You wonder if the nerves are kind of getting too Hardeeville. You know, first game was on the road, had none of the home crowd pressure here. Now that you're back at home, first game at home, kind of have that pressure from the home crowd, being able to expecting good product after what you put up last game. Going against a tough Well Branch football team as Eddie Gonzalez is there on the stop.
By the Warriors. Number 2, Lewis Gatson on the carry. That'll bring up a third down.
Again, Hardeeville kind of having a hard time making some lanes there for the running backs. Third down and 19 here. You got a running offense. You kind of want to find out what are they going to do when you get backed up to third down and 19. Pretty much long. You kind of got to throw a pass at this point. Maybe a little bit of wing T formation there. Santiago tried to go with, I guess, the design QB run. I guess it's the play there, nowhere to go.
That was a wildcat formation. It looked like Kamari Brown there on the
Fourth down,
carry
Hurricanes.
slipped up a little bit. Uh, Lonzo Allen get credited for the tackle there. Not much work that he had to do, but he'll get credited for the tackle there. Kamari Brown slipped up a little bit.
Yeah, you see the size on the defensive front for Well Branch, consistently getting past that O line, and it's a trench battle, especially when you got two teams that like to run the ball. That's really what's going to matter is who can do what in the trenches. Punt formation here, ready to go. Fourth down and 18, and over the head, another bad snap, and he's not going to be able to get it off, and that is going to be a safety for Well
Safety.
Branch. I think we got our first one of the season and our first one ever here on Beaverton, if I'm not mistaken. A safety in the backfield. Let's see who can get creditably. That's number 56 is the one that make the tackle there. 58, Eddie Gonzalez.
And back-to-back bad snaps on this special teams unit for Hardeeville. Their kicker is able to boom the ball. We saw him in warm-ups. He had a good kickoff routine, was able to boom the ball from about 50 yards, and can punt a little bit. It's just that the snaps haven't been there for the special teams unit. Well, Branch will not only get those 8 points, but get possession as well here for this
Got a
safety.
timeout on the field.
Now we're going to get a timeout by Coach Hawthorne and the Hurricanes. Going to talk some things over after
Timeout on the
a
field.
rough start. Two bad snaps on the punt. Really, you're supposed to be giving the ball back and you're just shooting yourself in the foot. Luckily, it only winds up in the one-score possession game. You could have gave up two. So they're going to take a timeout. We're going to take a break, a step away. We'll be right back here on Beaver Zone. Welcome back, everybody, here live on Buford Zone. Just under 7 minutes left to go. We got a kickoff here. Well, technically a punt. There was a safety there off of two bad snaps, and Coach Hawthorne calling the timeout there to talk some things over.
Kicker kind of lined up on the left hash here. Never really seen that.
They're actually going to let him kick it off instead of do the punt here. I believe that's Tinoco. That's how you pronounce his last name. On the right side, running start for Dayon Brown. Going down the right sideline, makes a man or two miss, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Dayon Brown is definitely going to be upset about that call.
Warriors will take over.
See if we can see it from this angle.
Yeah, it'd probably be hard to see for us from this angle. Apologize, I hit the wrong key there, but first down and 10 for the Warriors. Ball going to be placed on the 39-yard line, so they still start off already in Hardeeville territory.
Both drives for Well Branch have started off in,
Warriors
like
take
you
over
said,
from
plus
39.
territory for them. This is great for their running backs here. So we'll see how they do with this blocking scheme.
Flag on the play.
And that wasn't a false start signal, that was an offside
Got to go
signal
on the Warriors.
on the Warriors. So they're going to take a couple of steps back, a little 5-yard trip.
Got to take them back 5 yards. Replay first down.
And that's one thing that they want to eliminate is the mistakes, the dumb
Let's
penalties,
go, Hurricane
as
fans. Make some
as
noise for the
Coach
King
Hatcher
fans.
called them, when when you have a big play brewing, and something brings that big play back.
Handoff.
We got a stop here by number 51.
Alonzo Allen trying to get some of those penalty yards
Joseph
back.
Ferguson for the stop. Got to bring up a Warriors second down.
Second down and 12 now here for the Warriors. And we kind of, right now starting to see your first actual, I guess, Warriors drive because they've been so close. The first one, they get the ball on like the 2-yard line. And then the second time, it's a safety, another points on the board. So they got 2 kickoffs. And this is the first time with the offense past the 40-yard line.
We got to stop by a host of Hurricanes.
Another nice run there by Alonzo Allen. Gets half the
Got to
yards
bring up
back.
a third down.
3rd down and 5, it looks like, here for these Warriors. Curious to see if they'll try to change it up here. Coach Hatcher loves the hard-nosed style of running the football, as we talked about. But we'll see if they try to mix it in with a little screen, get their playmakers the ball, like Dayon Brown, Alonzo Allen, Aaron Fields, get those playmakers in open field.
Looks like we got a pulling guard there in the pass pro, little play action, and had a hard time trying to find his man Dayon Brown there. Ball going to be incomplete.
Make some noise for that Hurricane.
It was there, just a little bit. I don't want to say the play. I don't want to say the play was sloppy, but it's just a little bit of timing is the word.
Yeah.
The timing was a little bit off. It was there. You saw one of the defenders for the Canes get through in the backfield, kind of messed up the pulling guard there, and that pass set right there for him to be able to get set and be able to throw the ball. But
And Will Branch is going for it.
It's a 4th down and 6, staying aggressive. Bowers drops back, trying to find some room, trying to go over the middle. Ball going to be incomplete as he's looking for Aaron Fields.
Hill and Pryor. The Hurricanes will take the ball over on 1st down.
And
Make some noise for that
with
Hurricane
Will Branch's
defense.
first offensive drive, they get shut down by these Hurricanes, or caught in the wind, if you wanted to say. Good stand here by this Hurricane defense on their first real defensive drive here. Now it's just time to see if this offense can get it back together, like we saw last week against Bethune-Bowman.
You got to assume you're going to expect that burst to come out. They're going to put Gadsden out in the slot here. They're going to empty it completely out. And there goes Gadsden in motion, trying to find some room. Nowhere to go. Tony Broxton.
And if you watch the replay here, Tony Broxton just basically had a clear shot at the quarterback, at Gadsden there, at the quarterback, Mr. Santiago, trying to block him, and Tony Broxton being like 6'3", it's not going to be a good time there for that quarterback.
And it looks like we're going to have an injury timeout here on the sideline, as it looks like Trent Austin was right there having a hard time standing up. So we're going to step away for a moment, and we'll be right back here on Buford Tone official timeout. welcome back, everybody, here live on Buford Zone. As we get ready to go, it's second down and 10. Actually, apologize for cutting the change it down on the distance as they called for the timeout. Back to the I formation. Gadsden is out for the Hurricanes right now at the moment. But it's tossed to Lewis Gadsden trying to find some room and can't get around.
It's Lewis Gatson on the carry.
Lonzo Allen there as he was on the corner of that defense. Nowhere to go as Gadsden can't find no room.
Hurricane sideline. Looks like one of those flags on the ground.
Yeah, it looks like a flag's on the ground here. We have a stoppage here for the injury on the sideline.
And that's Gadsden, which is going to present a problem for these Hurricanes here early, who are already undermanned as they got a lot of players playing both ways.
So we got a face mask here on Alonzo Allen.
That's going to be first down and 10 for the Hurricanes.
Hurricanes will take off on the 48, first down.
For those Hurricanes, that's a big loss right there. Their leading rusher goes down on that play right there. Hopefully he can get back into the game soon.
And that's 2 down. That's Roberts and that's Gadsden, two big players for them. Trying to find some room and nowhere to go. Straight into the backfield. We got a big sack. Number 44, Malik Moultrie, getting into that backfield once again for the Warriors.
And he was like a speeding missile right there. Just shot back in that backfield. Good wrap-up tackle there by Malik Moultrie. First game back and already making an impact. Has 2 tackles for loss.
Second down for the Hurricanes.
This linebacking core for Well Branch is one of the best that I've seen in recent years so far. Alonzo Allen, Malik Moultrie, Javon Harris, and Zaire Polite all in this linebacking core.
Santiago drops back. Quick catch. It's Kamari Brown. Nice catch. And that looked a lot longer than it was, but nice 6-yard gain right there by Kamari Brown on the catch.
It's like they're
a little for your Hurricanes.
A little short of the mark to gain here, but great. It's a good thing to get this offense rolling. Derek Roberts looked like he overplayed that pass a little bit. No other DB had the angle. Malik Moultrie there on the tackle, being able to just use his sheer athleticism to reach back and grab him. Hardeeville will need more plays like that. They want to get the crowd back into it, their offense back into this groove.
Once again, another pass to the side, trying to work on that wide receiver screen. This time, nowhere to go as Dahan Brown said enough of that.
Gonna bring him a 4th down for the Hurricanes.
Looks like Luis Gadsden is back in the game for the Hurricanes. Great sign to see there.
Yeah, you see his little ginger on his ankle there, I believe. It looks like some conversation between Hawthorne and the referee. Looks like he's trying to call a timeout. And he officially will call a timeout there. Have a little bit of conversation, a little bit of break. So we'll step away for a moment right here on Buford Zone. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, here live on Buford Zone. Fourth down, about 4 to go. Trying to find somewhere to go. Escapes the pressure. Looking deep. Ball is going to be complete and just a little bit short of the first down.
Incomplete there. Nice breakup by Javon Harris. It looked like the ref signal incomplete on the sideline.
Yeah, he did call it. He came in just kind of waving his arms right there. Incomplete pass. But a nice work by Kamari Brown to try to get out there and make the play.
Yeah, especially with his main position not being quarterback. That was a good throw right there, trying to get him to the marker at least. Uh, but with his main position not being quarterback, you would like to see it a little more in stride. But again, not his primary. Normally, a running back, wide receiver. At least you have a handoff to Malik Moultrie.
Yeah, trying to power his way through there, but he does enough. He gets about 4
That's a
yards.
stop by the Hurricanes. That's 51, Joseph Ferguson.
Let's see, I think Coach Hatcher will take those stops any day. There's a 4-yard stop. I'll take it. The body's starting to go down. We've already had an official water timeout. You see players cramping on the sideline. The handoff right there to Javion Harris.
That's a big stop by number 78, Deshaun Wilson.
And there goes the Hurricane defense.
Let's give it up for the defense.
Getting in some of the action right there, making the play.
Deshaun Wilson with a nice stop right there. Found the hold and the blocking of this Well Branch O-line. Got in the backfield and wrapped up Javon Harris. Great stop there by this Hardeeville D-line. Let's see if Well Branch is going to try to get a playoff before this quarter ends.
And they will snap the ball, sweep to the left. Bowers finds some room, gets enough for the first down here at the end of the quarter.
First down. And that's the end of the first quarter.
Looks like we had a little bit of issue with that replay there, but that's the end of the first quarter here on Buford Zone. We'll take a break and we'll be right back.
Warriors 8.
Well Branch 8, Hardeeville 0 when we return. Welcome back, everybody, here live on Buford Zone. And quarterback keep Bowers going to the right side, and a nice way to come up by Dylan Pryor. Comes up and makes the play.
And I'll tell you what, this offense might not be able to get rolling just yet, but this defense is nails right now. Making big stop after big stop on this potent Well Branch offense. Great job by this Hardeeville defense.
And it's always a good moment right there when you have a DB that comes up and makes a play.
And he laid a hit on Javon Bowers right there.
All right, to the left side now. Here comes Dayon Brown making his way back to the right. We're going to gain up about 5 yards.
For the Warriors, Dayon Brown. Stopped by the Hurricanes. That'll bring up a...
And that was a good carry there by Dayon Brown, being able to slither in between the linemen, keep his feet moving, and get some extra yards, fight for that extra yardage. Great job and great carry there by Dayon Brown.
Yeah, I'll call that third down and a long 4 instead of
Ha!
5. And looks like we got a flag on the play.
Got a flag on the play. That'll go against the defense.
So that'll move them up, and that'll be enough for the first down.
And if you're Hardeeville, that's one thing that you don't want to do. You don't want to just give Will Branch the first down. Make him earn it, make him fight for it. As we have another handoff here to Dayon Brown.
And Brown
He's
goes
getting
to the right
loose.
side, and he's going to be free, and that's going to be a touchdown,
Touchdown.
Warriors.
Well, Branch. Number 3. Dayon Brown on the carry.
And Dayon Brown just weaves his way a big hole, a big lane, makes the defender miss once he gets to the second level, what you want your running back to do. And a Dayon Brown gets into the end zone here for the Warriors.
Yeah, you can see the elusiveness that Dayon Brown has. His ability to be able to play in the backfield, play corner and receiver. Just a great athlete all around. Saw, like you said, making those jump cuts to get past that second level. Great run there by
Excellent play.
Dayon.
It's good. With 10 minutes, 25 to go in the second quarter. Well, Branch
And
15.
actually, more, and Well
Hardeeville
Branch goes at 15,
Hurricanes
the
0.
awkward score you don't see too often in football. And don't forget, if you're enjoying our coverage here on Buford Zone, you can always text Buford to 801-801. That's Buford to 801-801 to help support our coverage here on Buford Zone. And there goes the music that explains why we can never get monetized on YouTube. Because there's always some kind of music playing in the background there that kind of gives us a little bit of hard time. We always get a copyright strike somewhere, somehow on YouTube or Facebook. It
Yep.
happens.
UMG is going to get their money either way. And Hardeeville going into their third, fourth offensive drive here. Let's see if they can get this offense going. You know, in our pre-production meeting, we kind of talked about their keys to the game. One of them was, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep that ball on the ground. Try to get your playmaker the ball. And then another one was just
Hurricanes
win in
will
the
take over.
trenches. This is a big Whale Branch D line that they're going against. Fearsome D line. If their O line is able to make some type of hole for their playmaker Luis Gatson to get through with his breakaway speed, he'll be able to try to get past that second level and do what he does. So we'll see if Hardeeville can make those adjustments and try to get this offense running.
And here we go, another attempt, second quarter. Let's see if the start is a little bit different than it was in the first. At least at this point, they've secured the bad snaps at this point. But they've also went for it on fourth down, too, instead
Yeah.
of going for the punt. And that might have been an adjustment by Coach Hawthorne as he comes out here to try to coach the squad. I formation. There goes the handoff. Gadsden trying to find some room and a nice little bit of a slash
Number
run
2
there.
on the
Gets about
carry.
7
Lewis
yards.
Gatson. Bring up a second down for the Hurricanes.
And this is interesting too when you talk about squads and you try to learn as much as you can about each team, and you come in and you kind of get a week to prepare. We kind of had a hard one trying to get some information on Hardeeville here, their first varsity football season in 12 years.
Yeah, we scoured the web and couldn't really find anything on Hardeeville. Shout out to our guys at Local Sports who had their
Flag on the play.
Low Country Lowdown. Gave us
Flag
some of the
against.
stats that we compiled here today. Also, the interview that I had with OC Cedric Bush kind of gave me leadway of what this offense was going to look like. So I appreciate those guys there trying to helping us out with this coverage that we have here tonight.
It's going to move them back. So instead of second down and 3, which is kind of where you want to be, back to second down and 8. Sticking with the eye. Hand off to Ganson. He's got a nice hole there off to the left side. He's got speed. And a first down and a big run by Lewis Ganson.
And like we said right on cue, if this O line can make some holes for Lewis Gadsden, he'll be able to get through and make the plays. As you see, his speed is not anything to play with. His sideline to sideline and breakaway speed is great. So we'll see what goes on here. It looks like Branch calls a timeout, trying to make an adjustment after that big run.
Yeah, you go from solid the whole time to finally giving away a big run. You actually give up 2 because you got that 70-yard run, but there was a penalty. Then you got the big gasher right there from Lewis Gadsden, so they want to make sure nothing happens there. Let's go ahead and get this straight right now. And, saying I don't want to hear any more of it. But while we got a moment here, let's go ahead and shout yourself out just a little bit. If you're enjoying our broadcast tonight, don't forget you can check out Tristan Roberts on his new YouTube channel, Beyond the Score 7 on his new YouTube channel, Beyond the Score, where he's interviewing people around the Beaufort area. Had a nice interview with, like you said, Cedric Buss and Coach Morrison Ford, DB coach. You also you got an interview coming up with Hilton Head Christian and with Rita McCullum in episode 3 at this point, right?
Yes, sir. Uh, Basically, the theme of the channel is just trying to, since there's new rules in place, we can't really do the pregame and halftime interviews. Kind of wanted to find a way around it. Start the channel. Try to get those pregame interviews a different way. Still hear from the players and coaches and their thoughts on the game and everything. So that's kind of the basis of the channel. I'll also be there talking about professional sports if you're interested. So if you're interested, Beyond the Score with Tristan or Beyond the Score 7 on
Number
YouTube.
2 on the carry again.
And
Lewis Gatson.
stop at the line. That's tackle on the inside. I believe that was
About 2
Alonzo
yards.
Allen
That
making
brings
his
the
way
second
in
down.
there. Yeah, that's nice. Nice for you to be able to start that channel, and I've watched all the episodes, and for you to be able to get people to come in and sit down and spend their time to talk with you on your channel and kind of work on your journalism and your interview experience and kind of having that platform on your own. And that's the beauty part about social media. A lot of times, a lot of these things you have to go off. You have to money. You got to work with a radio station, et cetera, et cetera. You could start a YouTube channel and ask people to come on, and that's the beautiful part about
Carry
today's
by number
society.
10.
Yeah.
Jamonte
There's a
Roberts.
lot of ways to get involved
That
in
brings up
media.
third down.
That's one of the main things that drew me to it. That you're able to start it with a minimal effort and funds. If you don't have the funds, it's minimal funds to start just a YouTube channel. Even if you don't have a camera or a webcam, you could just do an all audio thing. Try to interview people around the school all audio and post it. It's many ways to get involved in media if you're interested. So I love the field, and then continue. I hope to continue to build my experience in it.
Third down and 5, a big one here for Hardeeville, and an even bigger tackle. Number 22,
Carry by
Javion
Jamonte Roberts.
Harris, coming up,
Stop by the
making the stop.
Warriors to bring up the fourth down.
On fourth down and 5. We go trying to get the ball away from these Hurricanes before they get on a roll here. A couple of big plays, and they're starting to warm up a little bit on offense there. And this might be the difference of just getting some competition. You play Bethune-Bowman, who's basically an over team. I think they got one win. Went back 5 years, and it was like, okay, Bethune-Bowman's nobody. So you got one win in about 5 years, and you play them for your opener, which is a great game for Hardeeville to be able to get their feet wet. Now you get a little bit of competition. You get Branch, who's been a kind of a solid team in 1A, 2A, who's been top 25 since they opened. So
Finally
flag
get
on
a
the play.
good snap, and it's a flag on the play. And it looks like it's going to be against Hardeeville here.
All right, and it's gonna be false start
Against the
on the
Hurricanes.
Hurricanes. They're just having trouble on special teams, and they always talk about it. Three phases.
we'll see if with these bad snaps, Will Branch will be looking to send more people here.
It's going to be fielded at about the 16-yard line, making a couple people miss.
That's a big stop.
About a little bit about an 8-yard return right there by the
51.
QB Bowers.
Joseph Ferguson.
So first down and 10 for the Warriors. Looking to expand on their lead, looking to get their first win, and looking to kind of avenge a loss, not necessarily against the same team, but went out kind of poorly there. Their opening, game opener